Hi. In Indonesia, we have a situation where 4 out of 5 SMEs are invoicing their clients manually using pen and paper or Excel. And payment to invoice reconciliation is just a mess. And SMEs don't even know how profitable or unprofitable their business actually are. And this leads to a massive problem when they're looking to apply for a loan at a bank. It's very hard to gather their financial data to the point that the loan officers themselves need to make it up. Yes, imagine you as a director of a bank having a widespread credit fraud. Marvelous. And I'm Jeremy, the CEO and co-founder of Paper.id, and this is Yosia, my CTO co-founder. And we can't wait to show you how we can bridge the SMEs and the banks using our invoicing and FI platform. Yosia will take us from here.
Okay, thank you. Let's say we have DataPrint here as our user. They are a distributor company in Indonesia. They use our web app on a daily basis to create an invoice, send it, and receive payments. Let's look at one of their invoices here. So in Paper.id, once the supplier has created a sales invoice, they can send it. Okay, it's sent. And on the buyer side, if they are also using Paper.id, they will receive it as an incoming purchase invoice right here. So, and then they can review it and then accept it here. And once it is accepted, they can see it in their purchase invoice list. So just like Venmo for B2B invoicing, the more companies in their supply chain that use Paper.id, the easier it is for them to automate their digital invoicing process. We call this feature invoice exchange. Once the exchange is done, the buyer can also pay the invoice digitally using credit card, virtual account, mobile wallet, and even QR-based payment. So all digital payments made through our platforms are automatically reconciled, resulting in fully automated invoicing and payment systems.
And if we take a look at the dashboard of our seller again, it looks as if our user has got a pre-approved working capital loan from a bank. Now let's take a look at how this is done from the bank side. Again, imagine you're the director of a bank. You know, our machine learning algorithm runs continuously on real-time invoice data, payment data, and other supply chain data to assess the financial health and credit risk of SMEs in our platform. This means that your loan officers will have qualified leads waiting to be processed in our platform. And this is the FI dashboard for lenders in our platform. You can see your loan portfolio, your loan application pipeline, and key metrics such as NPL and approval rate. And there's also a list of applicants waiting to be processed. This is pretty standard stuff, but what separates us apart is the real engine driving the whole application process. And Yosia will take us there.
Thank you. So you can see here that the network of companies in our platform, just like network of friends that you find in Facebook or LinkedIn, the difference is instead of showing messages or posts, we are showing invoices and payments, transaction between companies, as well as their supply chain relationship here. Here, FI can utilize our system to do complex supply chain graph analysis easily. The color here indicates the credit score that we have assigned to each company, and the data are also anonymized. And this sort of information is usually only available to the big banks, and even then it's not easily analyzed nor dynamic. So let's click on one of the nodes here. And here we can see a brief overview of the company. And let's take a look at the credit scorecard details here.
So this is the credit scorecard for the company. At the top, you can see the credit score. And if you scroll down a bit, there's a financial snapshot showing the cash flow and meaningful information such as receivables, payables, and payment. And what's interesting here, if you scroll down, is we can see the supplier and client payment trend gleaned from our invoicing platform. So in this case, we can see that our user's client is paying them longer. So we predict there will be a cash crunch in the future. Again, all the data is over here. And we do have open API to integrate with existing solution to pull up additional information that is beneficial for your loan officers. And based on this scorecard, it's very easy for any loan officer to decide which financial product to offer directly to the company. Is it a working capital loan or invoice financing? You just need to select the maximum credit limit, the interest rate, and the loan term for your loan. And that is it, folks. That is how we connect the SMEs from the invoicing side to FIs in the lending side. Now, this is how we imagine the B2B transactions of the future will be done. Seamless, connected, and integrated. The SMEs are freed from tedious billing and administrative work. And what we provide to the banks is new revenue stream for previously untapped SME market, and we help you in automating the SME underwriting process, saving you costs in the long run. So the three things that we talk about here, the machine learning, the supply chain graph analysis, and the integrated credit scorecard, these are the things that will help us bridge the funding gap between the SMEs and the banks right now. So we are based in Indonesia, and we're already working together with state-owned and multinational banks in implementing a pilot version of this FI solution, and we're looking to expand regionally next year. Southeast Asia market has 100 million potential underbanked SMEs, and we're already serving 15,000 of them, growing at 8% weekly. And so if you're interested in the Southeast Asia market, or if you have solutions that can be synergized, do visit our booth. Thank you.